Good news, everyone! Here is a video that will cover the key information found in Chapter 8 of your textbook, Dynamic Value-Based Pricing. First, we will cover Learning Objective number 6, defining price transparency, price parity, rate integrity, and price fencing. Let's begin with price transparency. Price transparency is defined as the ability to observe prices, and as the name suggests, it is just that. Metasearch websites like Trivago, Kayak, and more recently TripAdvisor show various prices for one hotel room across all the different channels. Here are potential guests using Trivago.com to do a one-night search for a hotel room right here in Vancouver for this upcoming Saturday, October 22nd. The search results display the different options available to them, starting with the Fairmont Vancouver at a rate of $214, Executive Le Soleil at $209, and Sheraton Wall Center also at $209. It is important to know what our competitors are charging so that we remain competitive and to better understand our market. Here is an example of a rate shopping tool that shows our hotel's rates and those of our competitors. Because of price transparency, this information is made public and anybody and everybody has access to it. Businesses pay companies like Revcaster to automate this price shopping process and provide this information to us weekly, daily, and even on demand. Let's discuss price parity. Price parity is defined as the practice of maintaining consistent rates across all channels of distribution. This increases customer satisfaction. Essentially, price parity ensures that all rates are the same on each OTA, including Expedia, Booking.com, GDSs, and YourBrand.com. Here is a price shop for the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver on both Expedia.com on the left-hand side showing a rate of $227 and Fairmont.com on the right-hand side showing a rate of $226. They're both offering the same advanced purchase 35% off rate plan. There is a well-believed myth that OTAs offer the best available rate, meaning they offer the cheapest rate. Because of rate parity agreements with the businesses, including hotels and airlines, this is in fact not true. Even though we have price parity agreements with our third-party partners, there are quote-unquote loopholes. Brands are offering member-only rates. In class, we spoke about Hilton.com's Stop Clicking Around campaign, whereby Hilton Honors members receive an additional 5% discount off the best available rate. Remember, because of price parity, the best available rate is available across all distribution channels. Here is a Marriott example. It pays to book on Marriott.com, where the brand offers price matching plus an additional 25% off if the consumer finds a better rate elsewhere. Because being a loyalty member of the brand acts as a fence, and we will get to price fences shortly, this rate does not break any price parity agreements. However, these types of rates should not be made public and should require a member to sign in to view the special offer. This causes us to get into a situation where we are no longer in rate parity and causes our OTA intermediaries to not be very happy. This past year, Expedia has resorted to practices like dimming, where these brands that offer member-only rates get poor placement on their channel as well as removal of the hotel's room's photography. This past month, Expedia announced that it has since stopped with these types of practices as a result of confusing the consumer. However, it is important to note that placement of your property on Expedia is negatively impacted so long as our member rates are made public. Let's talk a little bit about rate integrity. Rate integrity is defined as the maintenance of consistent prices for similar purchase conditions. For instance, if a guest were to call a hotel, they'd be quoted the same rate as if they were to call the central reservations office. This is known as rate integrity. Rate integrity issues can occur with both transient and group market segments. For example, Sales secures a group booking for next month at a rate of $209. Our best available rate is $229. To ensure we have rate integrity, we need to maintain our best available rate at a price point higher than the negotiated group rate. At other times, we run into rate integrity issues with pre-negotiated corporate rates, especially those that are flat rates, meaning that they are the same rate regardless of what our best available rate is priced at. For example, let's say we have a corporate guest with Stantec and they have a pre-negotiated rate of $139. During the slow season, the hotel decides to drop its best available rate to $119. This causes the guest to believe that their rate is not as good and buys into the best available rate. This causes cannibalization of the corporate segment. Please refer to page 129 of your text for more information on cannibalization. I recommend not eating a big meal before reading this one. Lastly, let's cover price fences. Your textbook defines price fences as rules and regulations constructed to prohibit customers from leaping from one segment to another in an attempt to receive a lower rate. By placing restrictions on these offers, travel suppliers create a barrier or fence around these uniquely flexible travelers. There are a variety of rate fences that exist. These include physical, product line, consumer, transaction, and controlled availability price fences. These are also tools that revenue managers use to increase revenue. Each price fence sets the condition consumers must meet to qualify for that rate. Let's discuss physical and product line price fences. Physical fences include the size of the room, the floor the room is on, and amenities. For example, the Fairmont Gold floor offers guests an exclusive access to their floor with a private concierge and breakfast. Hilton Honors also offers similar rewards for their guests. Product line rate fences include deluxe, standard, and economy. Each brand has their own specific term for their entry-level room, mid-range, and typically your deluxe or your premium room types where you include your suites and your executive floors. The next price fence is consumer. The consumer corresponds to characteristics specific to a market segment. So for example, the age of the consumer, so offering a special rate for seniors, or the institution for which the consumer is affiliated, such as government offering a per diem flat pre-negotiated rate for the year. Lastly, we have transaction and controlled availability price fences. The transaction is specific to how the guest makes their booking. So for example, whether they purchase a non-refundable rate plan, or if they received a promotion and decided to book into that special promotion. Controlled availability refers to offers that are coupon-based, direct mailed, based on geo-targeting, the place of purchase, or sometimes you may get people walking in through the front door trying to negotiate a discounted price. These would be referred to as controlled availability. Thank you very much for going through this lesson with me. Now you should be able to define price transparency, price parity, rate integrity, and price fencing. Another learning objective to cross off our list.